Hey traders, Jason here from Levitt Brothers. So in this video I'm going to talk about nuclear energy because it is leading the market. You've probably heard the saying that there's a bull market somewhere. Right now there's a bull market in nuclear energy. The point I want to drive home is that stock picking is extremely important, okay? I've made the case that an amateur trader who's trading from the right group of stocks will do better than a professional trader who's just trading randomly. That if you're picking the right stocks in the first place, like 9 out of 10 flaws or bad habits that you have go away if you're just picking from the right group of stocks to begin with. Okay, right now nuclear energy is doing great. It's leading the market. I don't know if I want to say it's leading the market because it's not a big enough group with enough components to actually lead, but these are the strongest stocks in the market right now. We've profiled many of these at Levitt Brothers. So let's go through some of them, see what I'm talking about. All right, here's Constellation Energy. It was a trade of ours over the summer, March, April, May, did great. Had a couple months off, double bottom here, broke out at 200, moved up a few days, and then gapped up on good news. Okay, really good looking chart. You're not going to hold through this, but double bottom, volume coming in over here, definitely playable, and then you get lucky with the gap up. GE, this is another stock that's been profiled at Levitt Brothers, moved up, consolidated sideways, broke out. It wedged here for 2 weeks, broke out again, little ascending triangle action there, and then it broke out again and ran up. Okay, this is another one that's been profiled at Levitt Brothers. And I say an amateur could do better trading a stock like this than a professional can make trading, some random stock, because the strength of the group, the strength of the stock kind of buffers any type of loss that you might have. It juices your gains. Any bad habit that you have kind of gets neutralized because the chart is doing so well. Okay. NNE, this is a stock we're currently in. You can see big run up June, July, gave it all back. Double bottom here, ramps up, really strong volume. And you can see what's happened since. We got like a consolidation pattern here, got support from its 21 there, broke out there, came back and tested, now breaking out again. It looks more like it's channeling up right now as opposed to, break out, consolidate, and break out again. But nevertheless, we got a rounded double bottom here. It's trending higher, and I'm guessing this eventually goes, into the mid-20s at a minimum. NRG, another one from Levitt Brothers that we've profiled. You can see ran up here March, April, May, consolidated for a few months. Popped again, came down and tested the breakout level there, and it's been up ever since. Oklo is a new one that we just profiled this past weekend. You can see it broke down at $7 there. But then if you eliminate that, it looks kind of like a head and shoulder bottom. We got a left side, a right side, and a little bit of a right or a left side, a center, and then a right side there. You can see it broke out yesterday, huge volume. Today it gapped up and is come down. It's about break even right now. But this seems to be forming a large bottoming pattern, and I'm guessing this thing's going up to 12, 13 or so. SMR, another one of our trades from over the summer. This was a double for me. Did great, came down, double bottom, broke out over here at $10. Volume is huge. It has not been an easy stock to hold because every day is like a 8, 10, 12% move. But there's no doubt the trend and the strength and the structure of the overall chart, if you could stomach those kind of movements, I think this stock is definitely going higher, probably eventually testing the high. Talon, this stock is obviously done really well, but in my eyes, it's completely untradeable. You see how many teeny tiny candles there are, and then suddenly there's a giant candle that's like $20 in size or something like that. Lots of overlapping candles here. To me, the chart is not attractive at all, although the trend is really good. And then finally, Vistra Energy is another one that we've profiled at Levitt Brothers. Huge run up over here, a couple months of consolidation. You can see it breaks out from a symmetrical triangle pattern and has run up. Okay, so if you want to be successful one of the keys is you want to take the easy trade. Okay, don't make trading harder than it naturally is. Okay, and one of the ways you make it easier is to find out where the bull markets are and do business in those groups. Because if you do business from the right basket of stocks to begin with, it solves a lot of problems. Okay, your losses will be less, your gains will be juiced, and it's a lot easier to make money from a group from stocks that are doing really well as opposed to just groups and stocks that are just randomly moving on. Right now, nuclear energy is leading. Trends are really strong. Some of these are overextended. You can't chase them. But it's one, if you haven't been trading these, then you have to kind of wonder, where are you getting your trading ideas from? Because these have all been profiled at Lever Brothers, or I should say most of them have been profiled at Lever Brothers going back to last summer. Okay, it's not just a recent thing. We started playing several of these over the summer when they started trending up. Okay, if you haven't been on these, then you really have to ask yourself, where are you getting your ideas from? Okay, hope you got something out of this. There's a bull market somewhere. Find it, trade it. It makes life a heck of a lot easier. We'll see you next time.